I've been using the Google Pixel Watch 4 for almost 2 months now as my daily smartwatch. I bought this with my own money and this is not sponsored, and as always, these are my honest thoughts. Should you buy one today in 2025? Let's kick it off with the thing everybody cares about, the battery life. And honestly, the Pixel Watch 4 is the first Pixel Watch where I feel like Google finally understood the assignment. On the 45mm model that I have, I'm consistently getting at least all-day battery life and then some. That means a day and a half to 2 days with my normal routine. Brightness is set to auto, always on display is always turned on. My normal use consists of checking notifications throughout the day, tracking my workouts in the morning, taking some phone calls here and there for work, sleep tracking, and believe it or not, using it as a watch. And the faster charging this year is impressive. I'm talking about getting 50% in around 15 minutes and 80% in 30 minutes. It's kind of wild how quickly I'm topped up during my morning routine and getting ready before heading off to work. Now, is this a multi-day monster? No. If you want 5, 6, 7 days or more, you already know the drill. Go check out the many options that companies like Garmin offer. And speaking of which, I really do need to review one. If you want me to buy one, please comment down below to let me know. Those watches are going to demolish the Pixel Watch when it comes to battery endurance. But for me, if you're okay dropping your watch onto the charger for a quick window each morning, the Pixel Watch 4 is absolutely fine and more than enough to get you throughout the day. I really do hope Google gives us even better battery life someday, but this is the most confident I've ever felt with a Pixel Watch. And for the design and build quality, Google didn't reinvent the design this year, and honestly, I'm okay with this. The Pixel Watch 4 is still clean, simple, and minimal in all the best ways. On a side note, I would love to see Google make some kind of Pixel Ultra version for users who want a more rugged smartwatch, but who knows, maybe one day. The screen is now curved into the frame itself, not just the glass, and it makes the watch look like this little liquid orb. It's like a well-polished and controlled large water droplet. I love the way that this looks personally, and it makes using it extremely comfortable because you don't have any edges. It's subtle and it looks great on the wrist. Comfort-wise, nothing changes from the previous generations. It's light, very slim, barely noticeable, and it just blends into whatever outfit I'm wearing. One touchy topic with Pixel Watches has always been the large bezel. Well, how does it look this year with the Pixel Watch 4? It is slightly improved, but yeah, I mean, it's still there. I really hope with the Pixel Watch 5 we can get the bezel down to just the bare minimum. It would look so clean. Regardless though, it does look better than previous generations, even if it's subtle, so for that I am happy. And durability has been excellent. The aluminum casing has held up way better than I expected. I have no dings, no scratches, no damage anywhere, even with my relatively active lifestyle. Even with that said though, I would love to see Google offer a titanium option next year. And I don't think it would work well with Google's glass design, but it would be great to see sapphire for increased scratch protection also. You could get a case to alleviate any concerns with the softer aluminum, but that is definitely not my thing. And for scratch protection, I just recommend picking up some cheap screen protectors off of Amazon. I'll put a link down below for the ones I purchased, and I use them every single year and they work great. You barely notice it's even on your device, and it keeps your watch scratch-free all the time. And for that beautiful display, it is easily one of my favorite upgrades this year. This thing gets up to 3000 nits of peak brightness, and yes, it's actually usable in my bright Florida sun. This is a significant upgrade when you realize that the Pixel Watch 3 came with 2000 nits, which was an upgrade from the original Pixel Watch and Pixel Watch 2, which peaked at 1000 nits. I love to see brighter screens, especially in wearable technology. No squinting, no cupping your hand over your watch to see the time in bright and sunny situations. The Pixel Watch 4 finally feels like it competes with the best of Samsung and Apple in outdoor visibility. And it's not just the brightness, the colors as well look very vibrant and distinct. Text is sharp, animations are smooth, and the curved display just adds a subtle depth to everything. Without a doubt, this is the best display ever in a Pixel Watch, and it is a joy to use. And for the software, Google's Wear OS 6 has been a genuinely terrific experience on this watch. The fluidity is still top tier. Buttery smooth scrolling, zero lag, clean UI, thoughtful layouts, and everything just feels extremely polished. And where the Pixel Watch 4 steps it up is with the actual intelligence behind it. Google added new Gemini features, and honestly, they are way faster than I expected for a watch version AI implementation. Whether you're starting your workout, checking sleep summaries, or pulling up fitness insights, it's surprisingly helpful instead of being just a gimmick. Pairing has also been rock solid across all of my Android devices. I regularly switch this between my S25 Ultra, Pixel 10 Pro XL, my OnePlus 13, and the newer 15, my Z Fold 7, and even older phones that I have. It is completely seamless with any Android device that I use it with. Notifications sync instantly, tiles are responsive, and the whole system just feels very cohesive, and again, just extremely fluid. My single request: more watch faces. I still want more customization and better complication flexibility. The ones offered this year look great, so please don't get me wrong, but I still feel like we are at least a generation behind what Apple is currently offering with its Apple Watches. Regardless, overall, this is the best software experience that I've ever used on any Android smartwatch right now. And that's coming from someone who has repeatedly praised Samsung and OnePlus watches over the years. The Pixel Watch 4 is simply the best watch that you can buy when it comes to software. And for the health tracking and fitness, this is where the Pixel Watch 4 surprised me, because Google didn't overhaul the heart rate sensor hardware. It's basically rearranged from last year, but the performance has taken a noticeable step forward. As with most of my wearable tech reviews, I must refer to the expert Rob over at the Quantified Scientist. His findings found the heart rate accuracy to be phenomenal overall, with one catch. Indoor cycling, running, outdoor cycling worked great and outperformed most of the competition, but for weightlifting, it still has a few hiccups to fix. For my personal use, I use this to run and weightlift in, so it's a slight bummer, but it looks like all smartwatches for weightlifting are not going to replace the accuracy of something like a chest strap, for example. So this isn't only a Pixel Watch 4 issue. Overall, it is my favorite watch to use for fitness tracking, and I love all the analytics I can see in the Fitbit application. It makes tracking my health easy and gives me insight into my workouts, and that's all I really want from a smartwatch. And sleep tracking is shockingly good on the Pixel Watch 4 as well. Google completely redesigned their sleep algorithm, focusing specifically on making it work for people with irregular sleep patterns or insomnia, something most wearables struggle with. The accuracy is now basically on par with the Oura Ring, Apple Watch, Whoop, and high-end sleep devices, which is great to see. You also get some goodies like deep sleep detection, REM accuracy, cycle transitions, all of which are seemingly accurate. I feel confident saying that this is the best sleep tracking that you can get on an Android smartwatch, period. And for the GPS tracking and accuracy, you get dual frequency GPS, which is another great thing to see, and it is noticeably better than last year's Pixel Watch 3. It locks right onto your location crazy fast and tracks your path perfectly. Overall, for everyday fitness enjoyers, like people who just like running, walking, tracking your gym workouts, sleep tracking, and cycling, the Pixel Watch 4 is an excellent companion to your smartphone. It's not exactly a thing you're going to use if you're like an Olympic athlete, but it's perfect for 90% of the people like me who just want an accurate way to track their health. So after 6 months of use with the Pixel Watch 4, here is my take. If you want the best overall smartwatch on Android with great heart rate accuracy, some of the best sleep tracking on any wearable right now, fast and smooth software, solid battery life, a bright and beautiful display, and a comfortable premium feeling design, this is it. Just go buy it already. If this video helped you, hit that like button down below and subscribe for more if you like what I do. And also please hit that new height feature down below as well, as this is now crucial for my videos to reach new viewers like yourselves. And I will see all of you next time.